Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th Annual A Salute to Teachers, in person and live streamed from beautiful Hahn Hall. Please welcome President and CEO of the Music Academy of the West, Scott Reed.
Good evening. First, please join me in congratulating the Condor Drumline. It was wonderful to have them on stage here at Hahn Hall. Thank you all. I'm Scott Reed, President and CEO at the Music Academy of the West, and I am so pleased to welcome all of you on behalf of our organization to this very special evening. Whether you're here in Hahn Hall or you're joining us virtually, we're just delighted that you're here with us. I speak for our entire organization when I say how much we appreciate what all of you do, all of you inspire, and what all of you accomplish for our kids and our families in Santa Barbara and throughout the county. So thank you all very much. We are honored to be part of this celebration of all of you. We also are very proud to be partners with the schools in our community through our community-wide children's choral program, Sing, which we are delighted to announce is going to be back in the schools on January 10th of next year. So that's a big moment for all of us to have that back in play. So tonight, not only do I welcome you, I say thank you for joining us in delivering our programs, our important programs, to kids and parents throughout Santa Barbara County. Have a wonderful evening tonight, and please now join me in welcoming our Master of Ceremonies, Andrew Firestone.
We're back. Good evening, everyone. As Scott said, I'm Andrew Firestone, and I'm thrilled to be back at A Salute to Teachers as your MC. This is my 6th opportunity to MC the Salute event, and I'm so happy to do so because, well, I'm a huge fan of teachers. My children attend local schools, so we know how hard you work and the level of dedication you pour into your community every single day. Okay, I'm going to set a record here and go off script right away. We weren't here last year, and it is so important that we're back here and honoring all of the teachers that are here, being honored for all the work that they do. Personally, I have to say on behalf of parents all over the county, I am so happy that we're here because that means that my kids are out of my garage and back in your classroom. I've got a 7th grader, a 5th grader, and a 2nd grader that are back in school, and they just are so thrilled to be there. And there's never been a time it's more important to celebrate the education field than this year, so thank you. So, back on script. I'm honored to be here tonight and welcome you to the 8th Annual A Salute to Teachers presented by Cox Communications and the Santa Barbara County Education Office. Thank you, Scott, for sharing this absolutely beautiful facility with us and letting us call this home once again. The Music Academy of the West has long been an important venue to the music community of Santa Barbara. We're excited to have our at-home audience joining us via our live stream, and a huge thanks to Pal, Matthew, and making this all happen, Matt and Alfredo from West Speech Films for making it possible. We hope all of you watching the live stream will use the chat feature to share words of encouragement and virtual applause with the honorees as if you were here with us tonight. So tonight we're here to thank you, teachers, from the bottom of our hearts. You have made a difference in my family, in the lives of families all over Santa Barbara County. And it isn't surprising that teachers go to great lengths for their students. That's what teachers do. That is what you do. And tonight, we salute you. A Salute to Teachers is a collaboration amongst the Santa Barbara County Education Office, Cox Communications, and our other generous sponsors. Together, we have built this tradition of honoring our Santa Barbara County Teachers of the Year, Distinguished Mentors, Distinguished New Educators, and the Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year. This will be an exciting night of celebrating education as a whole and giving teachers the extraordinary recognitions that they deserve. We wish to thank the numerous partners who share our desire to honor these remarkable teachers tonight. Please join me in thanking these valedictorian sponsors: Fielding Graduate University, Montecito Bank and Trust, Newshawk, the Santa Barbara Bowl, and Santa Barbara City College. You'll be hearing from each of them later tonight as they present the awards to our teachers. Now, we also want to thank this year's salutarian sponsor, Southwest Airlines, as well as our honor roll sponsors, including, a lot here, so just save your applause to the end, the law firm of Atkinson, Andelson, Loyal, Rude, and Romo, Griffith Thornburg Attorneys and Counselors, Santa Barbara Teachers Federal Credit Union, and Seasons Catering. Thank you, guys. And this year we have a brand new honor roll sponsor. We want to give him a very special welcome to Melfred Borzal. Thank you so much. And finally, thank you to our Teachers Pet sponsors, including Cal State University Channel Islands, Crush Cakes, Island Brewing Company, Patagonia, Rancho Sisquoc Winery, Santa Barbara Gift Baskets, Southern California Edison, Stone Park Capital, United Way of Santa Barbara County, West Beach Films, and Yellow Belly Restaurant. Thank you so much. Now that is a long list of tremendous supporters for this event, and we thank you all for giving to our local teachers so generously. We know you contribute because you truly want to directly impact education in this special way. Additionally, we want to welcome retired County Superintendent of Schools, Bill Ceremonies, right there, and his wife, Barbara. He loves coming to this event now because he can just abuse the hospitality, have fun, no responsibility, but thank you, Bill, for all of your years of hard work. And now it is my pleasure to tell you a little bit about the first awards that will be presented tonight. Our first awards are for the 2022 Santa Barbara County Distinguished New Educators. These 3 teachers were selected from a large pool of nominees whose colleagues and mentors found them to exhibit exemplary instructional practice, innovation, and tremendous potential. To be eligible for the award, nominees must be participants in a new teacher induction program. These honorees, just beginning their career, have already demonstrated skill, commitment, and promise. We're excited to recognize 3 new teachers who already provide a glimpse into the future of education and inspire us with their enthusiasm and innovation. Here to present our first honoree is Kim Clark, Vice President of Business Development and Principal for Newshawk.
Good evening, everyone. Some people are born to be teachers. The person I'm introducing this evening knew in the 3rd grade that she wanted to become a teacher. Her father was an educator for 20 years and is still her mentor to this day. Family legacies are powerful things, and even more powerful when they have a positive and lasting effect on the lives of so many. Our honoree's love of language arts and the joy of reading novels inspired her in high school. And today she shares that passion with her students by working with each one of them to find what inspires them. As we can all agree, being an educator during the last couple of years has been more challenging than ever. And with the special someone in her life with wedding plans in a month, I'm told, to help support her through daily challenges, she is grateful to many for her accomplishments. Thank you to all of the teachers here with us tonight for your dedication to the art of education. And now I'm especially honored to introduce our first 2022 Distinguished New Educator, Samantha Ayala, is a 5th grade teacher at La Honda STEAM Academy in the Lompoc Unified School District. Here's a brief video to help us get to know Samantha.
My name is Samantha Ayala. I teach 5th grade here at La Honda STEAM Academy.
For our property, we have 3 different slots here. We're gonna put strong, waterproof, and not see-through.
I've wanted to be a teacher my entire life. So in 3rd grade was when I made that staple decision. My dad's been a teacher my entire life, but also my 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Pentlin, she was really hard on me. But she taught me so much, and I really the love of learning grew. And I knew then that I needed to be a teacher.
What else with not see-through, Maya?
I do student council here and volleyball at the local high school. So it's a lot more work, I think, than I anticipated. in a lot more time than I anticipated. Nothing goes ever perfectly as planned, and I think that's the fun part about it. You have to constantly be on your toes and ready to move with all of the different challenges that it has.
We need to make sure that we're respecting each other's ideas, even if we don't agree. It happens.
I love to work in groups with my students, and we can only do that if we all get along and we all understand the community guidelines and expectations. And so it's something we constantly come back to, and we have all of our little inside jokes and fun things like that. But community is the base of everything. It's the cornerstone of what makes my classroom possible.
She talks about how you have to respect one another and how we have to be nice with each other and all. And she says we have to help our community respect others, how we want to be treated and all.
She's like very fun. Like she tries to make us happy while doing like cool science experiments, like what we were doing right now in the classroom.
Look at it! Oh my God, the water just bounces on it.
She's really devoted to our students. We have a very specific population of kids, and the fact that we're a STEAM school, she's really devoted and interested in that as well. And so she took it and ran with it, even in her first year.
Did you feel it on the other side?
No.
No, right? So it must be some sort of waterproof.
As a teacher, I just feel like I need to consistently grow. And times change, and the kids change, and the needs change. And so I constantly have to be looking for that feedback because not only does it help me grow as an educator, but it helps my students, and that's what I'm doing this for.
Please help me welcome our first 2022 Santa Barbara County Distinguished New Educator, Samantha Ayala.
Thank you to Kim and Newshawk for the kind and beautiful introduction, and to all the other sponsors for making this event happen. I am so thankful for this amazing honor. When I think of why I wanted to become a teacher, I think of the phrase house of learning. This is what my dad would refer to his classroom as. Growing up and being able to watch him value community and classroom relationships to help students thrive made me want my own house of learning. We spend so much time in school together as a class. We need to value each other and the strengths we each bring to the classroom. I'm so thankful for all the trust that has been given to me in the classroom discussions and crazy class projects that we have done over the years. I'd like to thank all my amazing family for their support, and my fiance for the constant encouragement and help while trying to balance life with these first years of teaching. I'd also like to thank Karen Hamner, my school mentor, who encourages me to try new things and always has an open door if I need to talk or get advice. Also, thank you to the La Honda staff and community for taking me in 3 years ago and allowing me to try these new things. Lastly, to my former and current students, keep working hard and know that there's always room for growth. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Hillary Molina Lynn, Director of Alumni Relations at Fielding Graduate University. On behalf of Fielding President Dr. Katrina Rogers, I want to express our gratitude to all of the teachers throughout Santa Barbara County. First, I want to congratulate each of the winners of these prestigious awards. You are an inspiration to our communities, and most importantly, you are role models to the students that you serve. As a celebration of this achievement, Fielding is offering a $9,000 scholarship for a doctorate in education in our Leadership for Change program to any of the awardees that wish to take advantage of it. Our Doctor of Education degree is designed for professionals inspired to tackle the challenges in today's educational and human service systems. Fielding's vision is to educate leaders, scholars, and practitioners to create a more just and sustainable world. We would love for all of you to join us in making that vision a reality. I'm so very pleased to introduce our next distinguished new educator who has already made a remarkable impact on his students in his short career. Let's learn more about him now.
My name is TJ Berry. I teach at San Ynez High School, and I teach AP US History, College Prep US History, and the Link Crew program. Hamilton calls him out. And so Aaron Burr challenges Hamilton to a duel. I show up to hang out with young people, and we happen to talk about history and happen to do learning in the midst of that, but relationship is at the front of my priority list with students. If we don't have relationship, we can't learn. So I think that students need to be safe, known, and loved, and then we can learn. Okay, we want to trade. But what are the Warhawks all upset about?
He kind of came in naturally ready. There's something about his very presence that kids want to interact with him. They want to get his approval. They want to, hang out at lunch in his classroom. He's enthusiastic, he's confident, he's really clear. Just the way he is as a person is who you want in a classroom.
I think he just likes to talk to people and make a connection with as many people as he can, put a smile on everyone's face. He's always the one who's ready for class.
This is when our boy Jefferson starts looking around and going, uh-oh, who does he not want in the backyard? Napoleon. He does not want Napoleon in the backyard. My classroom is very much skills-based. We're gonna work together. We're gonna learn how to do teamwork. We're gonna learn how to engage in conversation with people that we disagree with in a way that's constructive. Our culture is really bad at listening, and so we work on that. How do we actually engage? You know what, I disagree because, and we're gonna make a claim and defend it with evidence. And so there are real life skills we teach, that I teach, and I think those are the most important things. The Chesapeake Affair. What's the deal with the Chesapeake Affair? What happened?
One of the things he really preached was having us come up with our own opinions with things of what happened and not just telling us or him being biased of what happened. He would come up with activities of us figuring out what we believe and what we thought would happen, which really helped me learn a lot better.
He really seems like he cares. He asks people about their plans after high school pretty frequently, but it's not like he's applying pressure, He's just asking, just inquiring about it.
Are you kidding me? A British ship just wrecked us right in our own front yard. What? I want every kid to walk in and know that there's somebody that was cheering for them. My hope is that students walk out of my classroom as better people, as more developed people, as people that know a little bit more about the world around them and a little bit more about themselves.
I am honored to welcome to the stage TJ Berry.
Thank you very much for this honor. I want to take a second and say thank you to some of the folks that have helped me to get to where I am. First, I owe special thanks to my wife, Becky. Could not be who I am without her. Thank you. If it wasn't for her support, I would not be able to serve my students the way that I do. Special thanks to my mentors turned colleagues, Greg Wolf and Chris Mullen, for their support in the day-to-day of teaching. For everything from content to the social-emotional end of teaching, thank you for helping me get to where I am today. And finally, thank you to my students. You are energetic, awesome, unique, creative individuals, and thank you for showing up to class ready to engage in a community of learners that are interested in growing not only as students, but also as people. You are why I do what I do. Thank you.
Good evening. Teacher, a word that evokes passion and great memories for many. We often find ourselves either sharing or listening to stories of a teacher who made us feel seen, like our existence matters. Teaching is more challenging today than ever, and that is why it is so important to honor and express gratitude for the new educators who commit their lives and passion to students. You infuse the profession with energy and inspiration, and we thank you. On behalf of Santa Barbara City College and the SBCC Foundation, it is truly an honor to recognize our final distinguished new educator this evening. It is now my privilege to introduce our new educator who teaches at Carpinteria Middle School in the Carpinteria Unified School District. Let's take a moment to get to know this distinguished new educator.
My name is Christina Pena Eckert, and I teach Spanish and AVID at Carpinteria Middle School.
Our EQ and objective today are related. How can we use inquiry to learn about my classmates?
When I went into college, I found out that there is a lot of disparity in education, and there aren't a lot of teachers who are Latina or Latino. And so I went into education to kind of bridge that gap that exists in the world of education.
This was my graduation stole. So you wear it like this during graduation.
All students have a right to education, and everyone should get a chance to pursue their career or college pursuits after high school. And AVID really makes it easy for students to see the path to what they want to do.
Here's what we're gonna do. One group is gonna be facing the whiteboard in front of Anna Yelsey.
She's just super nice, super encouraging. Like if I don't know a word, she'll like spell it out and say it in English and then like tell us the definition of it.
Really good at teaching and explaining those stuff.
The most important thing that I teach is for students to be global citizens, to learn about other cultures that are here in the United States, to learn about people who might look or act different than them, and how to communicate with them, the importance of communication. I mean, that's Spanish and AVID coming together right there, but just that power of communication and relationships with people is definitely the most important topic or theme that I teach, for sure.
She's a very kind person. She makes sure that we all understand what we're learning.
She's really good at helping the students. She's nice and helpful and just really good at her job.
We're gonna do one last thing related to, not even inquiry, but more related to our objective today.
I think it's really important that we have teachers who have a social justice mindset, and Christina is really focused on equitable access for all students. And you know, she wants school to be fun, but she holds her standards high for her kids and for herself. So I think she really models all the things we hope educators to be.
So if you didn't complete it during our time before class, please complete it at some other point. All I'm asking from you is that you complete 4 questions reflecting on how your tutorial went.
I would say that overall, I want to make education equitable. I want every student to come into school every day and think, this is made for me. This school, this education, this lesson, it's all for me. I feel at home, I feel safe here. I feel valued and represented, and I want that to be what education turns into in the coming years.
Thank you, and I'm very proud to present Christina Pena Eckert.
All right, hi everyone. I'd like to take our next minute to express my sincere thanks to all of our sponsors for this event, such as Newshawk, Fielding Graduate University, and the SVCC Foundation, and everyone else who has made this event what it is today. In addition, I want to just thank all the people in my life who've supported me on my journey over the past decade. There's not a single doubt in my mind that I wouldn't be up here today without all of your unending love and support. A special thank you to my husband, Chris, and to my parents for your unwavering willingness to be a shoulder to cry on and a helping hand when I need it. I have the best job in the world. It's so fun, and my students are what make it all worthwhile. Huge shout out to all of them for giving me grace when even my best, most well-planned lessons don't work out, and for showing up every single day to learn with me. You all make me a better person and a better teacher.
So congratulations to all of this year's distinguished new educators. So now we have a very special performance brought to you by the 2020 Santa Barbara Bowl, Performing Arts Teacher of the Year, Bree Jansen, a teacher at Lompoc High School in the Lompoc Unified School District. Bree teaches dance, choreography, and language arts, and coaches Sapphire Dance. Sapphire Dance will now perform a dance entitled Dreaming of You, choreographed and performed by Naomi Esqueda, Yoselin Lopez, with performers Amanda Anderson, Melanie Castellanos Maldonado, and Delaney Valencia. Ladies and gentlemen, Lompoc High School's Sapphire Dance.
Wasn't that great? Thank you to the Sapphire Dance Team and Bree Jansen, the 2020 Santa Barbara Performing Arts Teacher of the Year. It was absolutely beautiful. Hello, I'm Marianne Partridge, and this is Tyler Duncan. We are both board members of the Santa Barbara Bowl, and we are here tonight to introduce to you two of the great teachers of performing arts in our county. The important role in the performing arts plays such an important part, it cannot be overstated. Whether it is in classes of music, drama, dance, the performing arts have the power to embrace the human spirit within a young person. The Santa Barbara Bowl is committed to supporting this education for these amazing men and women who teach it, for it is through their efforts that the next generation of artists and their audiences will spring. The annual awarding of the Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year is intended to honor one such outstanding person, someone nominated by their colleagues who has been able to instill the love of the arts and inspire students to be courageous with their talents. Duncan? Mr. Duncan?
Because of the pandemic, we were unable to celebrate our 2021 Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year Award winner at a Salute to Teachers. So, tonight, we are very excited to have two Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year Award winners to celebrate.
Our first honoree is a remarkable teacher, someone who has brought this life-changing energy into her entire school. Here is a video honoring the work of the 2021 Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year.
I'm Liz Caruso. I'm the elementary music teacher at Monroe Elementary School, Santa Barbara Unified School District. As a child, I was very shy, and music was one of the only ways that I was engaged and active in school. It was one of the only classes that I could participate in without having to speak up and raise my hand. So it's where I really blossomed, and it's where I learned to use my regular voice through using my instrument first. When I was in high school, a very influential music teacher in my life, John Brierly, made me the drum major of the marching band. And having that leadership role in high school is what led me into pursuing music education in college and becoming a music teacher.
Doesn't matter if you know the words because they sound like.
So I teach TK through 6th grade. Every single class gets to come and visit the most fun room in the school one time a week. It is about experiencing music, enjoying the love and the passion of creating music together. We sing, we dance, we play, we improvise, we create. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's just enjoying the music and enjoying each other. How about the sunshine?
Liz, she's the calm in the storm, which an elementary music class is a storm, always. And that's a good thing. And she's just the center of the calm, just directing everyone, okay, you're going to do this now, you're going to do that.
I could tell that she loves music because she actually puts in her passion to it and tries to teach us a lot. And she tries to teach us the most she can in the time she has to in our music classes.
This is a place where all the walls are broken down. Students are always safe here. This is a place for them to express themselves, and it's a way for them to come together with students from different classes to make music, perform, to enjoy each other.
I love that it's so inviting and that anybody with any different background can come and just be themselves and play music.
Because everybody just likes playing the instruments and doing the fun stuff she has.
Once they reach 4th grade, they have an opportunity to pick a band or orchestra instrument that our school provides at no cost to the families. And by the time they graduate from 6th grade, they're performing at a junior high level standard for band and orchestra. It's a chance for them to express themselves in a unique way that they don't get in any other setting in school. For some kids, the first time they hold their instrument, it's like they've changed from just an ordinary student into a superhero. You know, might as well put a cape on their back. And I've seen so many kids transform over the years from shy to leaders, from academically struggling to academically successful, from behavior problems to exemplary students. There's definite power in music.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Monroe Elementary School, the 2021 Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year, Liz Caruso.
Thank you. I'm humbled and honored to receive this recognition. I'd like to express my sincerest gratitude to the Santa Barbara Bowl and the County Ed Office for shining a light on the value and necessity of music in our schools. I feel incredibly privileged to live and teach in a community that not only recognizes but highlights the impact of the arts on young people. To start from the beginning, I have my own school music teachers to thank for creating the first spaces that I felt valued and safe enough to be heard. Similarly, in my professional career, several colleagues, mentors, and administrators have helped me find my voice as an educator. I'd specifically like to thank Brett Larson, who mentored me from my very first days with SBUSD and continues to be a sounding board and steadfast ally in our shared quest to reach all students in some way, shape, or form through music. And Brian Naughton, the principal of Monroe Elementary School, who values arts education as a central core curriculum. His support, trust, and encouragement have made all the difference in building my confidence to push the limits and explore the new paths of our program. And lastly, I'd like to thank the people who really make me who I am, my students, past and present, who have shown me all the joy, love, and connection just a little spark of music can ignite. Thank you from the bottom of my little Miss Caruso heart.
Thank you, Marianne, and congratulations, Liz. We are excited to celebrate the 2022 Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year at this time. She is a band and music teacher at several schools, inspiring hundreds of young musicians from throughout the entire Orcutt Union School District. She teaches over 500 pupils with exemplary instruction, passion for the arts, and dedication to her students. Let's watch her in action.
Hi, I'm Josie Coburn, and I teach music and I teach band in the Orcutt Union School District. They're just doing a quick warm-up. I work at 6 different schools. I teach music and band at 3 elementary schools and band at 2 junior high schools, and I teach high school band at Orcutt Academy High School. Sometimes I have over 1,000 students. I probably have about 800 this year. And we really, have to look at each student and figure out what they need and what's working for them and what's not. And it's a lot of fun to watch them progress from elementary school all the way up to high school. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of problem solving in music, and the students learn how to work through those problems. And it's, it's really wonderful to see those kids who are struggling, and then something clicks and they start to apply those things that they've learned in music to their other classes. Here we go! I really feel like the growth in this program is due to the students, because it really is a student-led program, and these kids are learning how to give to the community with their music, and they're feeling the joy from the audience, and that's just something that you can't get anywhere else.
I think one of the things I admire about Josie is every single student in her band program she values. Some may perform a little better than others. Some may be en route to college band or maybe doing solos. But every single student is important to Josie. Everybody feels like they're part of something, and that Mrs. Coburn really values what they have to offer. It's that personal connection she has with students.
Okay, nice.
I called her mom the other day on accident. Yeah, it's really fun to be around her, and the mood is perfect, where you can have fun, but also you're learning a lot and getting a lot done. It's really kind and understanding.
She cares more than anyone else ever would. She goes, the phrase "going the extra mile," she probably goes 2. She cares about her students and just everyone as a whole.
She listens to all of us, and she, by listening to us, she's earned the respect of everyone, and so she's able to be really calm.
Kind of a magical thing with music. I don't think it's just band, but music is kind of a magical thing when we play together. Woo! Everybody becomes part of this family where we have a common goal. I don't think I'll ever know who I am as a band director, because it's constantly changing, but I know that the relationships with the kids, that's really important, and I think that's my favorite part, is being able to be part of their lives.
Band dismissed! OA!
Woo! Have a great day, guys!
Please help me welcome to the stage our 2022 Santa Barbara Bowl Performing Arts Teacher of the Year, Josie Coburn.
Hello, and thank you so much. I'm truly honored to be recognized among such an amazing performing arts community. This award means everything to me and to my students. We're proud of what we've built over the years. It's been a joy to watch our programs and our students flourish. They've worked together, grown as leaders, and built a family that keeps growing. They undertake every challenge and ask for more, always striving for excellence. It's the students' continuing enthusiasm, hard work, and dedication that motivates me to be the best that I can be. I'm so grateful for the support from my district, our community, Orchid Children's Arts Foundation, and the Santa Barbara Bowl Foundation. These partners have helped us to get music programs and instruments into the hands of students who ordinarily wouldn't have had the chance. Music enriches our lives in so many ways. I'm looking forward to continuing to work together to bring more music and more arts to all of our students. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ellen Barger, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction for the Santa Barbara County Education Office. And I'll just take a moment to extend my congratulations and deepest gratitude to both Liz and Josie. The arts make us human and help us to connect across time and cultures. Your work to allow students to develop and share their gifts with the world is so incredibly important to our community and to humanity. I also want to thank the Santa Barbara Bowl for your commitment to these awards and to the incredible performing arts teachers in our county. The next 3 awards will be presented to the 2022 Distinguished Mentor Award winners. These outstanding mentors were nominated by fellow teachers who have benefited from their guidance, support, and modeling. Mentors are the unsung heroes of our profession. All have dedicated themselves in their careers not only to developing the minds and hearts of their students, but also to investing in their colleagues, mentoring new teachers, and improving our collective craft. I want to thank and congratulate each of tonight's honorees for your unwavering commitment to excellence, for creating environments of intellectual safety and belonging, for activating learners' curiosity and confidence, even in the most unimaginable of circumstances. And most of all, for the way you transform love into practice. It is my honor to introduce the first 2022 Distinguished Mentor, who was also our county's 2013 Teacher of the Year, Ricardo Magni of Pioneer Valley High School. Here's a video about Ricardo.
Hi, my name is Ricardo Magni, and I teach biology, AP Biology, and AP Environmental Science at Pioneer Valley. So what you're about to see are 15 specimens that were confiscated from LAX, donated to me, and they're for us to learn. Well, AP classes are really challenging, and I kind of have a reputation as being a challenging teacher, but getting results. And the kids know if they try hard and they listen to me, they will pass the AP test. You're gonna have a prediction of what cat you think they will be. And then we'll have the actual reveal at the end when I tell you what they really are. Relationships, I think, between the teacher and the student are critical for learning, because if the students aren't buying what you're selling, it's just not a match. It's not gonna work.
Actually, science isn't my favorite subject, but with Mr. Magni, he makes it more interesting, so I would say that his class is one of my favorite classes, even though it's not one of my favorite subjects.
He's a passionate teacher, and I like that as his teaching style, because you know that as a student, he really wants us to learn, and I really feel encouraged by that.
he's sort of opening this like path where if we want to do science, he's giving us the opportunity to figure out what we want to do and preparing us for college.
It's not always like the textbook, is it? No. Good, you're learning. I like the tact of why don't we make a relationship with the kids, and what you're teaching is not so much as important as who you're teaching it to. Because then once you get them hooked, you can do a whole lot more, and you kind of put on the gas pedal or up the ante, so to speak, and do a whole lot more in less time if the relationships are set from the beginning. And that's, I think, a real key to becoming a successful high school teacher. What is the difference between a leopard and a jaguar?
He's easy to talk to. He understands the struggles of being a new teacher. He hasn't lost touch with that at all. So anything, even if we think it's a small thing, he's gonna justify our feelings and let us know, like, it's okay, it's okay to feel that way. Here's how we can fix it. He's just phenomenal in that sense, and that he's always readily available.
So here's a little factoid, kids. The bigger cats, the jaguars, the leopards, the snow leopards, they have 38 chromosomes. I'd like to teach both kids and teachers, and it may sound hokey, but make the world a better place. I mean, really, if I can teach 30 mentees, right? If I have 30 teachers who are better teachers because they spend some time listening to me, whether they wanted to or not, then those teachers are gonna have thousands of students affected. But it has some dots. I try as hard as I can. And I'm not perfect by any means, no one is, but I try real hard and it comes out pretty good most of the time.
Please help me welcome to the stage Ricardo Magni.
I would like to thank the Santa Barbara County Education Office for selecting me for this award, and I would like to thank the Santa Barbara County Education Office and all of the sponsors for supporting teachers and making this event possible. A special thanks goes to my principal, Shanda Herrera, who trusts me to be me. I like coaching and teaching, so I appreciate being recognized. I really have enjoyed most of my 26-year teaching career, so if I can help a first-year teacher become a second-year teacher, then I've done my job as his or her mentor. It all starts with a conversation that goes something like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Or, "What's going on?" Then I try to listen to what they have to say. Sometimes I can provide a quick solution for my teachers, and sometimes I try to get the teachers to really think about what they are doing so they don't need me in the future. After mentoring more than 30 teachers, I want to keep mentoring teachers as long as I have fun with it and feel like I am helpful. Thank you.
He's tall. Our next Distinguished Mentor Award presentation of the evening will be made by one of our original valedictorian sponsors of A Salute to Teachers, Montecito Bank and Trust. Presenting the award is Janet Garufis, Chairman and CEO of Montecito Bank and Trust. Janet is unable to attend tonight, but it was very important to her to share this special message and present the award remotely.
Thank you, Ellen, for being my proxy for this award presentation this evening. Good evening. My name is Janet Garufis, and it is my privilege to serve as the Chairman and CEO of Montecito Bank and Trust, the largest locally owned community bank on the Central Coast. We are proud to have been a part of Salute to Teachers since the very beginning as a valedictorian sponsor, and tonight I am so happy to connect with all of you virtually. As a community bank, we understand the importance of having an experienced and trusted advisor. Our teachers guide us, build trust, and model positive behaviors, becoming some of the first mentors our children may have in their lives. Tonight, we are proud to celebrate some incredible mentors. I'm so very pleased to introduce our final 2022 Distinguished Mentor. It is my pleasure to recognize Melissa Woods from the Dos Pueblos High School Engineering Academy in the Santa Barbara Unified School District. Let's enjoy this video about Melissa, and congratulations.
My name is Melissa Woods, and I teach mechatronics in the Dos Pueblos Engineering Academy at Dos Pueblos High School.
Once you've attached the lens holders are done, is that right?
So mechatronics is sort of the marriage of machines and electronics, right? Mechatronics. So it's how you actually make a device move.
And then you'll probably have to loosen this or loosen that to move it.
Students who are taking my class often become mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, computer scientists.
It doesn't matter which one on top I pull out, right?
No.
Because they're connected.
I think they become problem solvers. They can look at those problems that they see and really try to attack it from different angles. I think they learn to be resilient. You know, they fail a lot. We fail often. That's what engineers do, actually. We fail and then we fix it, and then we fail again and we fix it, and always are looking at ways to solve that. So I think that resilience is really a key thing they learn as well.
She's really great at breaking down complex concepts into small pieces that are easy to understand. She's also so patient and just works really well with other teachers, with students, and she knows her content like nobody else. So she's well equipped in many ways to be a mentor.
I'm so glad that she came and joined our program. The thing that she brings, first of all, just outstanding teacher. So that's the number one thing, is just her ability to connect with students. And then I think she's also brought like an enthusiasm and a love of learning. So she's just bringing this this modeling lifelong learning for not only the students, but for all of the other staff here, I think is good, especially the younger staff she's mentoring.
I can really speak to one thing I've experienced a lot of so far my senior year, and that is problem solving and figuring things out on your own. Because we're doing projects right now that don't have clear-cut assignments. There is nobody knows the right way and the wrong way.
And then hope it stops at a good spot, or we have to take it back out.
I'm never embarrassed to ask her questions because she encourages questions. It's such a safe and curious environment, and I'm so lucky to have her as a teacher because I am learning so much from her, and I know that I wouldn't get this experience anywhere else.
And so that X number of steps is going to rotate to the same exact place every time.
I messed up.
It's all right.
I love coming to school every day and doing something new. I love how much excitement they have for the work that we're doing together. They give me so much energy. I love watching the projects come to fruition. I'm learning new things every day, and my students along with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 Distinguished Mentor Award honoree, Melissa Woods.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Woods and I'm a teacher at Dos Pueblos High School in the DPA. For those of you that don't know what the DPA is, it's the Dos Pueblos Engineering Academy. It's a 9th through 12th grade academy where I love to teach. I teach mechatronics to our senior students, and I'm really honored to be here tonight and receive this award at the Salute to Teachers. First, I want to thank my wonderful husband for being so supportive of me in my career. He is amazing and kind and helps me to be a better person. He also censors my emails so that I can come across as amazing and kind. I would also like to thank Corey Boyce. I was nominated by her for this Mentor Teacher Award. She is such a fantastic teacher, and I'm so honored that she nominated me as her mentor. What is particularly interesting or fun about our relationship is that she's a former student of mine. She took my physics and AP physics classes when she was in high school, and then she became a teacher like me. It's really awesome. I would also like to thank my own mentors. My first mentor was Susan Park at Santa Barbara High School. She taught me how to hold high standards, make your course rigorous, and all while keeping it fun. I'm also continually mentored by the staff at the DPA. So even though they're not here, I'd like to thank them: Emily Shire, Amir Shire, Brian Gibson, Joe Shelton, and Lyle Harlow. They teach me new things every day. I'm so lucky to have these incredible teachers to work with and learn from. Lastly, I want to thank Janet Garufas at Montecito Bank and Trust for this honor, as well as all the other sponsors for this Salute to Teachers event. So thank you so much for this honor. Thanks, Ellen.
Congratulations, Melissa. Hello, everyone. On behalf of Cox Communications, I'm so proud to be here with all of you. I've seen firsthand how tough this pandemic has been on everyone, especially the education community, because I'm the husband of a hard-working public school behavioral specialist. I marvel at the work she does and the work that teachers do every day, but never more so than in the past year and a half. Cox was founded by a teacher, James M. Cox, and his legacy of supporting teachers and local education remains strong within our company. It's a legacy our employees in our company take very seriously, whether we're awarding scholarships to local students, providing the technology backbone for our schools, or working with many of you to bring digital equality to all students. We believe now more than ever how important it is to invest in our teachers. This evening video vinaigrettes were filmed with Cox's YourViews network, which is streaming the event live on yourview.com, and recordings will also be available on the Santa Barbara County Education Office's YouTube channel in the coming days. It's now my pleasure to present the final Distinguished Mentor Award tonight. Let's get to know this impressive honoree.
Hello, my name is Lorena Armstrong. I'm a second grade teacher at Mary Byrne Elementary School in the Guadalupe Union School District. Okay, boys and girls, we're gonna do math right now and then we'll go to recess, okay? I attended Mary Byrne Elementary School and I started here in second grade, so I feel blessed to be a second grade teacher. I have two parents who were migrant workers, so my parents taught me to work hard if you want to be successful in life. One, right? Right, one. I wanted to work with children that had the same experiences. I want them to know that when I was a kid, I was out there in the fields picking strawberries. I was muddy and dirty, but with a lot of hard work and dedication, you can accomplish anything. H for hundreds, T for tens, O for one. So do that on all of your place value charts. What I teach my second graders is never to give up, and that it's okay to make mistakes and learn from your mistakes, and don't be embarrassed to make a mistake because that's how we learn. So I try to build their confidence because sometimes they feel like they have to get the answer right the first time, but in real life, that's not the way it is.
She explains it so it's easier for you to get the thing, and when we do crafting, she makes it easy. I just likes when whatever she learns, we learn, she just makes everything nice. I like how she talks to us and she's really funny and all that. And I like how she disciplines us because I feel like that's a really good thing how a teacher should treat us.
Wow, good job, Jose. Very nice. It's so important to support new teachers because there's so much to learn besides what you learn in the credential program.
I think the mentor has a challenging role of finding that balance between providing advice at the right time, but also allowing the mentee to really be able to explore what's going to be their style. And I think Lorena does a good job of that, of listening and allowing that freedom as well as providing structure in the places that a new teacher might need it. I feel like I became a better teacher by being a mentor because I've learned a lot for myself by just sharing my knowledge that I have.
She's nice. She makes us happy. She's like our mom. She lets us grab books and she lets me. She's so funny and she helps all my classmates and me. I want to give her a hug. She's the best teacher ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to present to you the 2022 Distinguished Mentor Award honoree from Mary Byrne School in the Guadalupe Union School District, Lorena Armstrong.
Good evening. I am overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive this award tonight. Thank you, Ingo and Cox, and all of the other Salute sponsors. I would also like to thank my parents and my siblings for teaching me to love sports. I come from a very athletic and competitive family still to this day. Playing sports has helped me develop communication skills, a sense of community and teamwork. These skills have stayed with me as an athlete, but also as a professional. My mission is always to set goals for myself and to continue to grow. Last but not least, I would like to thank my husband, Shane, for being my biggest supporter. He took on the role of Mr. Mom, taking care of our kids, Andrew and Nathan Armstrong. He knows that I put in 100% if it's playing a sport or in my classroom. I will leave you with a quote from one of my favorite athletes, Michael Jordan. Sometimes things may not go your way, but the effort should be there every single night. Thank you.
Congratulations to all our distinguished mentors. At this time, we will now present both the 2021 and 2022 Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year Award. Due to the pandemic, we were unable to celebrate the 2021 winner, and we are so excited to actually do it here tonight. The Teacher of the Year Award is among the highest honors any teacher can receive. And as you will see tonight, these are two highly deserving honorees. Two notable community leaders will present the awards tonight. It is my pleasure to first welcome to our stage Kirsten Mclaughlin, Santa Barbara Market Vice President for Cox Communications.
Thank you, Andrew. And before Andrew runs away, how about an incredible hand? Come back, Andrew. How about an incredible hand for our MC tonight, who is... Andrew is such a champion of this event and our local teachers and schools. Thank you, Andrew. We are so lucky to have you year after year here at this event. What a treat to be here tonight, celebrating and honoring all of you, our amazing Santa Barbara County educators. And to be able to do it in person is just incredible. And of course, welcome to our live stream viewers as well. Every year, this is one of my favorite events. As the daughter of two teachers, I always thought I'd end up being a teacher as well. And while that's not where my career led, I am so proud to work for a company that is so deeply committed to education and the communities we serve. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be on this stage celebrating the very best in education here in Santa Barbara County. This year feels more special than ever, given what we have all been living through in the past year and a half. You, our teachers, have been on the front lines. Thank you for your incredible work and commitment to our students throughout the pandemic. Your leadership and resiliency are truly exemplary, and we are all so grateful to you. Here at Cox, we know our customers have been more reliant on us than ever before. So much of our school, work, and personal lives have happened virtually, and we don't take that responsibility lightly. We've invested $15 billion in our infrastructure across the country over the past 10 years, and we're currently investing another $10 billion over the next 5 years to enhance our network and enable future technologies, including many projects right here on the South Coast. And we continue to work tirelessly with the County Education Office, our local school districts, Partners in Education, and their Computers for Families program, and many other nonprofits to ensure every student has access to reliable and affordable internet and the digital tools and education they need to be successful through our programs like Connect to Compete and the Cox Digital Academy. Thank you all for being a part of this important work to bridge the digital divide. And it is now time for our last two awards of the evening, the 2021 and 2022 County Teachers of the Year. It's my pleasure to welcome to the stage someone who really needs no introduction, my dear friend and your County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Susan Salcido.
Thank you so much, Kirsten, and good evening, everyone. What an incredible night of celebration and recognition. I am so honored to be here with all of you. Thank you to all who are participating here and at home. Your collective support and enthusiasm means so much to educators and fills the heart of the 10 teachers recognized tonight. As you all know, the caliber of teachers in Santa Barbara County is among the finest in California. And so the selection process for the Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year is rigorous. A distinguished and broad-based selection committee consisting of business leaders, administrators, school board members, and the previous Teacher of the Year review a written application, conduct an interview, and observe the finalists to make their selection. As you will see, they made the perfect choice by selecting our first honoree, who's our 2021 Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year and one of the 2021 California Teacher of the Year finalists. He's an impactful educator and a dedicated advocate. He demonstrates to his students every day that he's fully committed to each student's success and growth. I'm so pleased to introduce, first by video, from San Marcos High School in the Santa Barbara Unified School District, Frank Koroshek.
Hello, I'm Frank Koroshek. I teach English at San Marcos High School.
Tomorrow, we'll be reading.
I always start with just storytelling. I think story connects us, and so I share who I am to get them to share who they are.
And also, it's been easier to communicate and connect with others in the outside world.
So my slogan is, we read to write to live. And so we read, not just scanning text, but we pay close attention, we consider, right? And then once we understand the conversation, we write about it. Then we live it. Because what good is all that talk if you don't live out what you say? So talk is cheap, right?
It's a relief as a student to be around a teacher that is constantly willing to be like, yeah, I don't actually know all the time, and I'm going to do the best that I can, and I hope and expect the same thing from you.
Then I get ads, for things I want, but what's the bad thing about that? Do you need that stuff? No, we get really confused about needs and wants, don't we?
I never before felt that my job is more important than it is now. It's very difficult right now. But my hope is in the students. They're our future, and they're seeing a lot of stuff that's kind of disgusting because we're really angry and we're not listening, right? And if I can train them to see one another's humanity, maybe we can promote actual conversation, right? And it's more democratic because democracy is hearing from all the voices, even the ones you don't like. So I want us to act like a democracy.
Yeah, so the alphabet is going to ruin everything because people won't think as well because they can rely on letters. The printing press is going to ruin everything, so these are the doomsdayers. And he's like, the internet's going to ruin everything.
I learned definitely a lot about listening, not only from him as a role model, but from the assignments he gave us. I feel like one of the biggest takeaways I have is how to look at a variety of different perspectives.
He just wants us to be the kind of people we want to be and the kind of people we are, and it just makes it so that we feel safe in the environment.
I think one of the most important things about being an amazing teacher is that you have a heart for everyone in the classroom, and you have to believe that every student is able to achieve their best. And Frank is one of those teachers who not only lives it as a teacher, but also as a human being. So I'm always in awe of being in his presence.
So what's the problem, according to Carr, with artificial intelligence?
Well, I love them. I love my students. And so I see the potential, but I get to plant seeds, right? So I have hope because the students fill me up all the time. And I think it's those seeds that I see that are sprouting, And I can't wait to hear what they do 20 years down from when I retire, and get to just kind of celebrate their stories.
Please help us welcome to the stage the 2021 Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year, Frank Koroshek.
Well, thank you, Kirsten and Dr. Salcido. I'm so grateful to be here tonight. I remember being interviewed for consideration of this award in April of 2020, roughly 1 month into quarantine. In the blink of an eye, our world had turned upside down. We attempted to master new technologies that would allow us to teach remotely, but remained hopeful that we would soon return to our classrooms. 1 year later, many of us returned in person, but with an even more challenging task, teaching students at home and in the classroom at the same time. And with the reopening of schools this past fall, we hoped that our lives as teachers would finally return to normal. Yet what we've discovered is a new normal, one where the students are depending on us more than ever before, to reteach expected school behaviors, to close gaps that have widened even further, and to provide emotional support and love. We've been asked to dig deep, and I don't think we realize just how strong we are. That's something truly worth celebrating. We deserve a bit of joy. Thank you to my wife, Adrienne, who pours into me and fills me up when I most need it. Thank you to my family members who are my biggest cheerleaders. And thank you to my friends and colleagues at Santa Barbara Unified, Santa Barbara City College, and Santa Barbara County Education Office for investing in me and encouraging me to pursue my passions. Thank you to Cox Communications and all of our other sponsors for making this wonderful night possible. And thank you to my students. I love each one of you. You are my inspiration, teaching me how to be a better me. Fellow educators, please be gracious to yourself, especially when you feel inadequate. You're not. And be gracious to one another, because in order to support students in the way that they deserve, we must remember to support and take care of one another. You've got this. Thank you for all that you do.
As Andrew would say, I'm going to go off script and say, wow, that brought tears to my eyes. And we can see why Frank won the 2021 Teacher of the Year award. Thank you, Frank, and go Royals. All Teacher of the Year award winners represent a true passion for learning that is unique to educators, a commitment to children that inspires, and the continual development of teaching skills that make them all model educators. Our next Teacher of the Year reflects what is truly the best in the teaching profession, like Frank. Our 2022 Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year is also a California Teacher of the Year finalist, a true testament to the caliber of teachers with us here tonight. I am so honored to share the stage with our next honoree from Miguelito School in the Lompoc Unified School District, Alison Blanton. Let's watch her video now.
My name is Alison Blanton, and I teach 5th grade out here in Lompoc at Miguelito Elementary School.
So when someone says you're a bull in a china shop, it might mean that you're just a little rough, like you said, or reckless.
So 5th graders are capable, they're independent, they are so good at working together, they have so many ideas.
Okay, so car ride down a hill, what is that similar to? Whose experience did that sound like?
I truly believe to teach them, I do have to reach them. They have to know that I'm not there to yell at them and punish them or to scream or be mad when something isn't right. I'm there to help guide them and lead them and hear them, but we're also here to learn. And learning happens when you're ready. That is the idiom, the literal meaning.
She's kind, she cares a lot about us, she helps us understand things, she's really good at teaching us.
She's really good with the kids. She really does care about their heart and her feelings, and I can say that's something that I've learned from her, is to really take in how they're feeling and their emotional and their mental well-being. And she does a lot of that with the kids, and they love her for that.
She's really nice. She's never hard on anybody. She's there for you when you need her. Miss Blanton, She's fun, really fun, and she's funny.
Everybody go whoosh. That's the butterfly feeling, right?
She's good at her job. She knows what she's doing and she loves it. I think that's what makes a difference, and that positive attitude that she brings off to the school, into her community, into her classroom makes a huge difference.
So being the Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year for me means that I actually just have the unique opportunity to share with others what so many other teachers are doing. I am no different than all the other hardworking teachers throughout this entire county. I just have the unique opportunity to get to share what it is that we are all doing and to spotlight on our profession.
It's raining cats and dogs? What do you mean? That's horrible.
Doesn't matter what grade I teach, it's the looks on their faces, it's the things that they say, it's the joy that they bring. It's the good days, it's the bad days, it doesn't matter. What I love about teaching, it's those aha moments, it's the, oh, I get it now, oh, I see. And I just think those are the moments that I wouldn't trade for anything.
Please help us welcome to the stage our 2022 Santa Barbara County Teacher of the Year, Alison Blanton.
My heartfelt thanks to you, Dr. Salcido, and all of the amazing innovators within the Santa Barbara County Office of Education who made this evening a reality. And thank you so much, Kirsten, and everyone at Cox Communications. It is nearly unimaginable to me that I am actually here with you all tonight. The wealth of experience and knowledge and pure creativity in this room only further inspires me to be better and do better. I am hopeful as educators that we all continue to feel inspired by one another long after this pandemic has passed and long after the next trend or hot topic has come and gone. I will continue to do better and be better, largely in part to my amazing families and colleagues at Miguelito Elementary, the Lompoc Unified School District, administration, and school board members who all keep children at the heart of what we do each day. I am so grateful for all of them. I will be better because of my family, my heart, and my soul. My sister Megan, who has taught beside me every single year that I have been teaching, has been my confidant and my collaborator. My father, who taught me that no dream was ever too big. My husband, Sam, and our two children, Lennon and Garrett. Without their daily love and support, I would not have made it through the last years with my own personal health, but also I would not be half the educator that I am today. They humor my ideas, they let me experiment on them, and they are a true testament to loving someone in good times and bad. Lastly, I know that I will continue to do better every day because of my hive. They call me Miss B, but they are my hive. And every child that has ever walked through my door and become a part of my family or my hive, every child who ever will, thank you for the lessons that you teach me, for the marks that you leave on my soul, and the smile that you put on my face every day. Without each one of you, I would never have fought as hard as I did to get back to that classroom. It is because of all of you that I will always be better, and I will always do better. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, and congratulations, and thank you so much, Alison. It's beautiful. What a night. What a night to shine the spotlight from here at Hahn Hall at the most elegant music academy of the West into this theater, streaming online and onto streaming online and onto 10 brilliant teachers from Santa Barbara County. And what a night to celebrate what is right and good for youth. When we do what is right for children, we do what is right for the world. About 2 weeks ago, I had the privilege of hearing a student choral group in person from Oakland, California. These students were captivating. They sang 2 songs. First, America the Beautiful, which was sung and arranged in a way that transformed our room into a place with spacious skies, amber waves of grain, and purple mountain majesties. It was magnificent. The second song was one I hadn't heard before, so I leaned in to hear the lyrics and the message. The students harmonized with emotion about loss and gain, challenges and joy, and they sang, "When the road is dark and lonely, what I have is my music." These singers and this song inspired me to ask an important, reflective question of myself and us in education. When the road is dark and lonely, does every child we know and love have their version of music, something or someone to turn to that brings joy, light, comfort, inspiration, and hope? Educators teach throughout the day and then stay up at night thinking about each of the students in their care. They shift lesson plans and rearrange student groups while they sleep. They bring their families to their students' performances and games, cheering them on as if they were their own. Educators do all this and more so that their students can say, "When the road is dark and lonely, what I have is my school, my classmates, my team, my teacher, my version of music." The 10 remarkable teachers whom we celebrate this evening impact about 1,000 students in a year. From among their classrooms, bands, teams, and academies, these 1,000 students know every day at school they have a trusted adult and champion on their side. Excellent teachers like those we heard from tonight create inclusive spaces where students are free to be themselves, belong, be curious, and grow socially, emotionally, intellectually, academically, and creatively. This is what we must guarantee for all students, non-negotiable, nonpartisan, not only for 1,000 fortunate students, but for all students in every school throughout our county, state, and nation. Every day, educators work toward this end, from Cuyama to Carpinteria, from Guadalupe to Santa Barbara, from Lompoc to San Ynez. Teachers are in the arena, rolling up their sleeves, getting dusty, loving what they do, and doing what is right for children and what is right in the world. Parents and guardians, you are with us in the arena. Community partners, school board members, principals, superintendents, and students, you are with us and a part of us. And as Theodore Roosevelt reminds us, let's credit those who are in the arena, daring greatly, making strides, and making a difference. The Oakland student singers sang "America the Beautiful," of which it is and of which I love. And they reminded us that the road can be dark and lonely, which is true for far too many today. Students need their version of music, and I believe in and trust in our teachers who guide students to find voice, tempo, explore their range, because our teachers see each and every child for who they are and what they dream. Teachers, tonight, we thank you and salute you for your unwavering commitment to our children and the ways in which you humbly and boldly elevate the profession of teaching through your actions every day. Thanks to all who are here tonight and at home. Your support means everything to educators. As I exit now and turn the podium back to our Andrew Firestone, please join me in an emphatic round of support and applause for teachers here tonight and for all educators throughout Santa Barbara County.
Thank you, Susan. And tonight we saluted 10 outstanding teachers. And thank you, everybody, for helping us express our respect, admiration, and appreciation. Now we wish to extend a final thanks to our generous sponsors who have made this event possible. First of all, to Ingo and to Kirsten, along with the entire Cox Communications team, for being our founding sponsor. Your partnership has made this special occasion the premier teacher recognition event in our county for 8 years. I also want to thank the other Cox and YourView team members, Adriana Galdamez, Charla Beatty, Carla Hockley, and Michael Spalding. We are sincerely grateful to Cox Communications for your commitment to our local schools. You serve as an impressive model for the entire community. Thank you to the Music Academy of the West team for opening up this fabulous venue to honor our teachers. Thank you to everyone who kindly supports this event and teachers in our local schools. We truly appreciate you for making the decision to generously give to education, not only through your contributions, but also through your time and commitment to honoring teachers. Thanks to so many people who made this evening possible, including the SB CEO staff, John Merritt, Meredith Parton, Eileen Meehan, Matt Zukowitz, Stephen Keithley, Ann Flores, who made this event so beautiful and wonderful, Louis Medina, Steve Smith, Matt Evans, Valerie Cantella, and our volunteer, Jeff Seigan. We're so glad that all of you here and at home via the live stream joined us at a salute to teachers to celebrate our honorees tonight. Next time you see a teacher, we hope you'll share a smile and a word of gratitude for all they do. And tonight we're having a party, and we're celebrating. We're all dressed up in our finest gowns and handsome suits. But Monday will come and you'll be back in front of your teachers. And you're going to be up there in front of 20 blank canvases, just waiting to paint their picture. And they're looking to you. And I think at times, I've never been a teacher, but it must feel a little bit lonely just being up there on your own. But I want you to know, each of you teachers and administrators, you're not alone. You have an entire community of parents, an entire community of people that are so incredibly grateful for the work you do. So never, ever think that you're alone up there. We're grateful tonight to celebrate you, but just know that we're grateful all the year round for the work that you do. On behalf of Cox and the entire community, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, and good night.